WYLN TV 35.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of high school wrestling, where tonight the Cougars of Hazleton area play host to the Tigers of Tunkhannock. We thank you for joining us as you are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School for this Lehigh Valley Health Network Match of the Night. And before we get started with the wrestling, we will pause for our national anthem.
The playing of the Hazleton Area High School alma mater will be followed by the national anthem.
And I apologize for that. It was the Hazleton alma mater, first of all, before our national anthem. And we are just about set for wrestling. Tunkhannock last year in Wyoming Valley Conference Division II were the champions and have now moved to Division I and expected to be challengers to Hazleton area for Wyoming Valley Conference Division I matchups. We thank you for joining us here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns. Jim Burns helping out with some statistical information during this wrestling meet between the Tigers and the Cougars. And we are just about set for wrestling action from here at Hazleton Area High School. Going to start, as you see on our Lehigh Valley Health Network scoreboard. We're going to start with the big boys to lead off the 285-pound weight class. What an outstanding athlete for Hazleton area. He's going to take part in opening this meet. Seth Hunsinger. Played this year for Coach Bookman on the football team and has been an outstanding wrestler for Coach Maurer last year, going 41-9. And challenging Hunsinger tonight is Nick Marabelli, Jr., who early on in this 2021 campaign is 3-0, as is Seth Hunsinger. We talked about Seth's year last year in going with that 41-9 record. He won a Wyoming Valley Conference title, finished second to the state medalist in the district finals, earned regional bronze, and won 2 matches at the state level. And in my personal opinion, I thought he was a horse on both sides of the line for Hazleton area on the football team this season. It looks like he has some blood maybe coming from his nose. So during this early timeout, now would be a good time to call Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, 570-459-2783, and order wings from Two Italian Guys. Located at 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. Give them a call, 570-459-2783. They've got Seth cleared up and ready to go. Seth with an early 4-1 advantage on Nick Maribel of Tunkhannock. And an escape for Maribel makes it now 4-2. Thank you if you're just joining us. We're in the opening minute of the opening bout, starting with the big guys at 285. And give 2 more to Hunsinger. You could just see the experience coming from Seth Hunsinger. Hunsinger continuing with the advantage. Final 20 seconds. Final 10 seconds of this opening period. Hunsinger looking for the pin. Can he get it in the final seconds? And Maribel hang on. But 3 more points for Hunsinger. Makes it 9-2 at the end of a period. And as we saw the other night during our opening broadcast of the winter sports schedule, benches are spread out for social distancing. We see the same here. And for coaches, they have 2 coaches' seats off to each edge of the wrestling mat with hand sanitizers behind them as well. And as we're going to see throughout the night, a couple other COVID safety precautions that are in effect for this wrestling season. Hunsinger trying to turn Maribel over. He's looking for that pinfall, and he got it. At 1:28 of the second, Seth Hunsinger with a pinfall victory. Hazleton area leads 6-0. We'll be back right after this.
And the winner by fall for your Cougars, Seth Hunsinger.
So now we're going to be in the midst of forfeits, a double forfeit at 106. And then 113. Johnny Cora came away with a victory. And then we're also going to end up with a forfeit at 120. And that forfeit victory goes to Oscar Zamudio. And Hazleton area after the forfeits and the big opening pinfall victory by Seth Hunsinger lead at 18-0. We'll be back right after this.
Life is different, but it hasn't stopped. So when curiosity turns into a rash, an LVHN video visit is just a click away. No matter what you need, whether it's a phone call with a primary care provider or a specialist, or you just need advice on your health, we have a virtual care option that's right for you. And the best part? You'll always be seen by a Lehigh Valley Health Network provider. Visit lvhn.org/virtual to learn more.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to the Hazleton Area High School Gymnasium. A quick start for Hazleton Area off of 2 forfeit victories and a great start at 185 by Seth Hunsinger. A pinfall victory at 128 of the second. Cougars early advantage at 18-0. But from here on out, we should have contested wrestling. It looks like no more forfeits the rest of the evening. So we'll settle this on the mat between the Tigers and the Cougars. And we move to the 126-pound bout.
Wrestling at 126 pounds for Tunkhannock, Owen Woods, and for Hazleton area, Jordan Rodriguez.
Idono Rodriguez wrestling Owen Woods of Tunkhannock at 126. Should mention that two wrestlers that we missed tonight for Hazleton area, Johnny Cora was a District 2 number 4 finisher and regional qualifier a year ago. Should also mention Oscar Zamudio, who took out the top 3 seeds en route to a district championship last year. Fortunately, we don't get to see them wrestle tonight because of forfeits. And we mentioned the early hole that Tunkhannock is in, but Owen Woods trying to get them back, has a quick 5-0 advantage over Rodriguez of Hazleton area. Woods a junior, Rodriguez only a sophomore. Rodriguez 1-1 on the season. Roberts 4-0 for Tunkhannock. You can see this young man has been a veteran, only as a junior early on in this 2021 campaign for the Tigers, doing a nice job here on the mat early on, as he looks to try to get things stabilized for Tunkhannock as a team. It looks like Rodriguez will hold on here in the final seconds of period 1. Harry's U-Pull-It, the largest U-Pull-It auto parts facility, paying the highest price for your junk vehicle. Visit WeGotUsed.com. Locations in Hazleton, Allentown, and Pennsburg. Local buyers and sellers know that the right agent makes all the difference in the world. So call Realty World, Massich and Dell, 570-759-6363, and ask for Susie Wiegand. Remains 5-0 as we begin the second period in favor of Woods of Tunkhannock. Rodriguez started with the advantage. Woods trying to escape. But Rodriguez keeps the leg. Veteran official Tim McGinley looking on. He gives 2 points to Woods on the reversal. I always like to say this is so much a physical sport, but so much is mental as well. Trying to lead your opponent into a certain situation that you can capitalize on. Trying to maneuver into different positions because ultimately you'd rather that pinfall victory. There you see Woods trying to turn Rodriguez over. As you see on our scoreboard, brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network, final 15 seconds of this second period. This bout led so far by junior Owen Woods of Tunkhannock. We'll move on to the third. Rodriguez will start in the down position, trailing by 7. And Woods, at 1:45 of the third, gets the pinfall victory to get his team on the board. Trailing 18-6. Very impressive bout by Owen Woods. He worked and worked, and got the advantage he needed to start the third and got the pinfall victory. Very nicely done. We're now going to go to the 132. Once again, we welcome you to this Lehigh Valley Health Network match of the night here on WILN. Cougars leading 18-6 after pinfall victory from Seth Hunsinger and 2 forfeits. Owen Woods came back to put Tunkhannock on the board. It's 18-6. We now move to the 132-pound bout.
For Tunkhannock, and for the Cougars,
Jorvin Rodriguez for Hazleton area. For Tunkhannock, Colin Cook. And trying to get that quick pinfall is Rodriguez. And McGinley right there counts the pin. A quick victory at 1:18 remaining of the first period by Jorvin Rodriguez. Hazleton area back up by 18, 24-6. We'll be back with more wrestling right after this.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
We welcome you back to the Lehigh Valley Health Network match of the night. Hazleton area with an early 24-6 advantage over Tunkhannock. Getting 2 pinfall victories from Seth Hunsinger and Jorvin Rodriguez. We mentioned safety protocols due to COVID while we went to break. And as they're finishing up, spraying sanitizer down on the mats and then wiping them up so that it's not slick. But the sanitizer is still there to clean up the mats from the prior competitors. So we mentioned another one of those protocols instituted in this day and age of COVID. So as we mentioned, Hazleton area getting off to a great start. Seth Hunsinger with a second period pin, and right before our last break at 1:32, Yorvin Rodriguez, 42 seconds into the first, with a pinfall victory. 2 forfeits also helped Hazleton area get to the 24-6 advantage they have as a team here on this January night at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Thank you for joining us for this yearly high school wrestling event here on WILN. While we have a minute, I want to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they do for so many seasons here on WILN. Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. I want to say many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. And Tim McGinley says we're ready. Calling out the participants in 138.
Wrestling at 138 pounds for Tunkhannock, Cole Stoffer, and for Hazleton area, Beck Hutchinson.
And as we heard on the PA, it's Cole Stoffer, a sophomore for Tunkhannock, challenging Beck Hutchison of Hazleton area, who is a senior. Hutchison currently in his 4th year in the program. One of those steady wrestlers that Coach Maurer and his staff lean on. Hutchison 3-0 on this early season. Stoffer at 1-2. Stoffer trying to battle as much as possible, trailing 2-0 in the bout. 2 more for Hutchison gives him a 4-0 advantage. Hutchison trying to maneuver his opponent, Cole Stoffer. Now going with an arm bar. Just wants to turn him over, get that pinfall. What a great job Tim McGinley is doing right there in the middle of the action. 3 more for Hutchison. 1 for the escape for Stoffer, as Hutchison wanted to get him back on his feet. 2 more for Hutchison. He's looking for that pin. Stoffer quickly rolled over to his stomach. What an impressive opening period. Beck Hutchinson. Beck rattled off so many points, they have to reset the scoreboard here for him. Leading 11-1. Now another escape. Hutchison likes to grapple from on his feet. Stauffer now trying to come back, trying to get himself an advantage as he gets the leg of Hutchison. Takes him down, but Hutchison gets right back to one leg. And Hutchison just forces Stauffer back. Impressive move by Beck Hutchison. Tim McGinley right there checking. Hutchison trying to wear him down. Trying to get Stauffer's shoulders on the mat. Quickly, Hutchison. And they're going to call them out at 1:02 of the second. 17-1 impressive victory for Hutchison. That makes it 29-6 Cougars. We're going to move to 145.
Wrestling at 145 pounds for Tunkhannock, Patrick Munley, and for the Cougars, Christian Kissling.
Freshman Patrick Munley, as we heard, on the PA, wrestling for Tunkhannock. Christian Kissling, the senior, wrestling for Hazleton area. Kissling 1-0 on this early season. Munley, the freshman, at 1-2. And as has been in most of the bouts early on, Hazleton area wrestlers with an early 2-0 advantage. The same goes here for Christian Kissling. 4-0 now for Kissling. We talk so often during these broadcasts, this will be a learning experience for the freshman Munley, especially wrestling such a veteran and a senior like Kissling. That sometimes these young men take their lumps, but then come junior, senior season, they're the ones that are giving the lessons. And with not as many people in attendance in these gymnasiums, sometimes you may hear on our field mic, you can hear both coaching staffs yelling out instructions to both of the wrestlers. Final 15 seconds on our Lehigh Valley Health Network scoreboard in this 145-pound bout. Kissling gets 2 more before the end of the period. As it winds down, Kissling looking for the pin, but it looks like the period will end with a 6-1 Kissling advantage. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Office machines, sales and service, furniture and office supplies. Tri-County Business Machines. Keeping your office up to speed, give them a call, 570-459-0754 for Tri-County Business Machines. Half a minute into period 2. Referee Tim McGinley says we'll reset in the middle. Kislin for Hazleton area. In the white with the gray and red. Tunkhannock in the black with the orange trim. Two more for Kislin, making it 8-2. Then the escape by Munley makes it 8-3. Minute gone in the second, halfway through this 145-pound bout. Kislin with the veteran move, quickly gaining the advantage and gaining two more for a 10-3 lead. Clock stops, 25.1 seconds remaining in period 2. Kislin looking to build on a Cougar 29-6 advantage. He's leading 10-3. Munley got an escape and he's looking to battle here in this bout. Give the young freshman credit. You can just see the intensity in Kislin's eyes from our look here on the sideline. Almost plotting on what his next move, his next two, his next three moves may be. He's going to start the third in the down position, leading 10-4. Quickly tries for an escape and quickly takes an advantage on the reversal. 12-4 for Kislin. Kislin looking for that pinfall. Give the freshman Munley credit. He's battling here, trying to avoid that pin. Kislin relentless here in the third. But Munley just as relentless. He's refusing to be beaten here. Kislin trying to roll him over. As you can see, Tim McGinley is right there to see if both shoulders are down. Three more for Kislin gives him a 15-4 advantage, but Munley would not allow the pinfall to occur. He's going to try to battle on for another 20 seconds. And Munley at this point already has an ankle of Kislin. Final 10 seconds. Patrick Munley will go down in defeat, but he would not be pinned, as Kislin will come away with a 15-4 decision to increase the Hazleton and area advantage to 33-6. We're back with more right after this.
Having a trusted local healthcare partner who knows you and keeps you well is vital. Lehigh Valley Health Network's Vital Choice program is a free wellness program for greater Hazleton area residents ages 60 plus who like having choices in healthcare. Vital Choice gives you access to your choice of doctors, your choice of healthcare services, and free and discounted fitness, wellness, and social benefits without limiting you to one insurance provider. Learn more at lvhn.org/vital choice or call 501-7444.
Membership opportunities are now available at the Valley Country Club, 79 Country Club Lane in Sugarloaf. Clubhouse upgrades are in progress and will be ready for the spring. Call Frank Radis for details at 570-233-5328.
Welcome back to the, once again, I gotta remember to put my microphone down in front of my face. You would think in this pandemic area I would get that corrected. Hopefully that'll be done by next week, but I'm sure it won't. Once again, welcome back to the Lehigh Valley Health Network match of the night. And Hazleton area, very impressive. We talked about at the start. Some people thought Tunkhannock would be a team that would challenge these Cougars for a Wyoming Valley Conference championship. And the Cougars have come out strong as they jumped out to a quick 18-0 advantage. There was a pinfall victory by Seth Hunsinger, a double forfeit, 2 forfeits that went the way of Hazleton area, and quickly they were up 18-0. Then it seemed like things stabilized for Tunkhannock as Owen Woods came back at 126, got the win by pinfall, but then Hazleton area has rattled off 19 straight, including an impressive outing by senior Christian Kislin. But give a lot of credit to the freshman, Patrick Munley. He would not allow himself to be pinned and came away with the decision loss instead of a pinfall loss. And the mats have once again been cleaned during our commercial break. So we're going to head to the 152-pound bout. We'll wait for the introductions when this bout begins at 152.
Wrestling at 152 pounds. For Tunkhannock, Matt Rosenfeld, and for Hazleton area, Stanley Jensen.
So we got a matchup of the senior Matt Rosenthal of Tunkhannock, the junior Stanley Jimson Jr. of Hazleton area. Rosenthal 2-0 on this early season. Jimson 1-2. And a quick pinfall victory 36 seconds in, as the senior Rosenthal wasted no time in getting that pinfall victory for Tunkhannock, making it now 33-12. As we now move to the 160-pound bout. I believe we have a sophomore Ben Canella for Tunkhannock wrestling junior Devin Youngcourt of Hazleton area. Canella, the sophomore, comes in at 2-0. Youngcourt 1-2 on this early campaign. Early 2-0 advantage for Youngcourt. Devin's got quite the cheering section off to our right. over a minute gone in this opening period. Early advantage for Devin Youngcourt. And almost coming up with a quick reversal advantage. Now getting the ride is Canella, as it almost was disastrous for Youngcourt. Great maneuver by Ben Canella. Final 5 seconds. Nice end to that period for the sophomore Ben Canella. Harry's U-Pull-It, the largest U-Pull-It auto parts facility. Paying the highest price for your junk vehicle? Visit WeGotUsed.com. Locations in Hazleton, Allentown, and Pennsburg. And Youngcourt gets the advantage back. Once again has a 2-point advantage, 4-2. His Cougar team leading 33-12. And a pinfall victory at 118 for Devin Youngcourt in that second period. Hazleton area now leads at 39-12. We'll be back with more wrestling right after this.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Match of the Night. Cougars leading the Tigers 39-12 after a very impressive pinfall victory by Devin Youngcourt. After a quick pinfall victory for Matt Rosenthal of the Tigers in the 152-pound bout. But I really thought the tone was set right off the bat by Seth Hunsinger, getting that pinfall victory in the opening bout with knowing when they came to the top, both teams knew about the double forfeits and the forfeits that were going to go Hazleton area's way. So what a great start by Hunsinger to build that 18-0 advantage for the Cougars. Tunkhannock, to their credit, have gotten a couple of pinfall victories of their own, plus a young freshman, Patrick Munley, who refused to be pinned, and that saved them a couple of team points as well. But this has been an impressive performance by these Cougars, leading 39-12. We're going to be heading to the 172-pound bout. I know fans of WILN will know this Cougar wrestler that's coming out very well, as Coach Maurer was quoted as saying, the surprise of the wrestling room for this season. We'll let him be introduced by the PA announcer.
Wrestling at 172 pounds. For Tunkhannock, Carpenter, and for Hazleton area, Kellen Warner.
Kellen Warner, quarterback of Hazleton area's football team. And as I mentioned, Coach Maurer very impressed coming out for his first season. And he's been very impressed with the way Kellen Warner has participated and may have caught a thumb in the eye. And Coach McGinley is, we talk so often even before a pandemic, it's always safety first, and to make sure Warner was okay with his eyesight before continuing. Luke Carpenter, also a senior, comes in 2-0. Three 3-2 advantage for the senior Carpenter for Tunkhannock. Trying to get the pinfall, he does. 35.6 seconds remaining in this opening period, and a pinfall victory for the senior. Luke Carpenter making it 39-18.
What is Plume? Plume spreads Wi-Fi across your entire home. Pods plug straight into the wall. No messy cables. They spread the internet from your existing modem to every corner of your home at full speed. Plume doesn't just make your Wi-Fi faster. It intelligently adapts to your environment and manages your Wi-Fi 24/7 based on insights like the number and types of devices you have connected. Plume. Worry-free Wi-Fi.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
We are back and the action is going as senior Sean Meter taking on the junior Bryce Molinaro. Meter 2-0, Molinaro 3-0 on this season. Molinaro, what a great campaign he had last year as a sophomore. 43-9 and was named the outstanding wrestler in the Wyoming Valley Conference tournament. That took him to a 160-pound championship at districts, was a runner-up in regionals, and earned his first trip to states. What a great bout going on here between Meter and Molinaro. Molinaro with a quick 4-1 advantage. Molinaro trying to roll him over. Meter trying to hang on this final 30 seconds. It's the quick advantage for Molinaro. Final 5 seconds. And period one will come to an end with a Molinaro advantage up to 13-1. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Office machines, sales and service, furniture and office supplies. Tri-County Business Machines, keeping your office up to speed. Give them a call, 570-459-0754 for Tri-County Business Machines. Local buyers and sellers know that the right agent makes all the difference in the world, so call Realty World. Massachusetts, 570-759-6363, and ask for Susie Wiegand. Molinaro keeping the big advantage that he gained in that opening period, leading 13-1. Considering how many wrestlers compete in the Wyoming Valley Conference, for Molinaro to come away with an outstanding wrestler at the tournament, you know the quality of wrestler that Hazleton area has in this young man. And that was at 160. He's now got himself up to 189 to compete. And Tim McGinley calls for the pinfall victory for Bryce Molinaro. Cougars build their lead to 45-18. We'll be back with our final battle of the night.
Having a trusted local healthcare partner who knows you and keeps you well is vital. Lehigh Valley Health Network's Vital Choice program is a free wellness program for greater Hazleton area residents ages 60 plus who like having choices in healthcare. Vital Choice gives you access to your choice of doctors, your choice of healthcare services, and free and discounted fitness, wellness, and social benefits without limiting you to one insurance provider. Learn more at lvhn.org/vital choice or call 501-7444.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
And we welcome you back to the Huey McGain Gymnasium. Hazleton Area High School won an impressive night of wrestling by the Cougars, leading 45-18. It started with Seth Hunsinger, and they didn't look back. Some impressive performances, getting 3 pinfall victories for Tunkhannock by Woods, Rosenthal, and Carpenter. But you see a lot of this experience that the Cougars have. I thought it really showed in that last bout. Bryce Molinaro came up with the big pinfall victory over Meter. And you could just see he just continued to lure Meter into where he wanted him, and Bryce Molinaro finished the job. An impressive victory. One of many in the career of Bryce Molinaro. Coach Maurer has to be thrilled. There's going to be more to come as he's only a junior. He'll be that veteran leader looked upon next season. But they've got quite an array of wrestlers here. Looking for the information I wanted to talk about, and of course I can't find it. But Hazleton area has done a great job under Coach Maurer coming back, and considering last year 200 win wrestlers left the program in Charles Everdale and Jake Marnell in this Cougar program tonight. Very impressive as they'll look to go to 4-0. This is the 215-pound bout.
220 pounds for Tunkhannock, Frank Scranta, and for Hazleton area, Dante Matarella.
Frank Scranta taking on senior Dante Matarella. Scranta, a junior, 3-0 on the season. Mattarella, the senior, 2-1. Mattarella finished third in the 220-pound class last season at the district tournament. And Mattarella, as we talk about him, gets a quick 2-0 advantage. Mattarella trying to armbar and roll over Scranta. Looking to finish off this meet in style with another pinfall. What a great job by Tim McGinley getting right down on the mat to make sure there wasn't a pinfall. But Mattarella gets 3 more to go up 5-0. Constant movement, constant work by both of these wrestlers. One to survive, one to set up a pin. We'll need the second period. Mattarella is going to start in the down position. And great escape and reversal for Mattarella. Gives him a 7-0 advantage. Mattarella again trying to roll him over. You see Tim McGinley right there. If he calls for a pin, you'll see it right here on WILN. Great camera shot. Final minute of the second period. Scranta trying to hold on, trailing 10-0 to the senior Donnie Mattarella. Quickly Mattarella spins, tries to get his weight to push down and get the pin. He got it. 35.5 seconds remaining in period 2. And Mattarella finishes off this impressive Hazleton area team victory with a pin.
215 pounds for Hazleton area, Dante Mattarella.
The 5th pinfall victory of the night for the Cougars, and they'll come away with a 51-18 victory as a team. Very impressive were these Cougars of Hazleton area tonight. And it was a lot of the experience. Guys like Hunsinger, Jorvin Rodriguez, Hutchison, Kislin, Youngcourt, and especially the final 2 bouts that we got to see, Molinaro and Mattarella. That led to the 51-18 victory for the Cougars. We thank you for joining us tonight for this Lehigh Valley Health Network match of the night. A very impressive performance by the Cougars of Hazleton area wrestling team as they'll win it 51-18. Now for our director, Barry J.S. Helping us out with statistical information tonight was Jim Burns. I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score. Hazleton area 51, Tunkhannock 18. This has been a WILN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Hazleton.
Life is different, but it hasn't stopped. So when curiosity turns into a rash, an LVHN video visit is just a click away. No matter what you need, whether it's a phone call with a primary care provider or a specialist, or you just need advice on your health, we have a virtual care option that's right for you. And the best part? You'll always be seen by a Lehigh Valley Health Network provider. Visit lvhn.org/virtual to learn more.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria. 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.